Air Patrol.
Oh, great. Okay.
And so this is like the perfect gift for him.
Okay, here you go. Here's it on.
Yeah.
However it's comfortable for you. It's recording. Don't push any buttons or it's not recording. Otherwise, it should be good.
So it's just recording right now?
Yeah.
So cool.
So no one say anything stupid. You know?
Exactly.
He's telling us. Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right. So it's probably going to be about 5 minutes. till
Okay,
we
we'll get on
rolling.
over here.
Okay.
There's a porta potty over there. If you need to go last minute over there.
How long will the ride be?
Just 40 minutes.
Okay.
So it's kind of a long time, and you're bumping around. So hey, I just said I wouldn't say anything stupid on the camera.
Yeah, that's fine. Her hair is actually covering the lens. You're fine.
I would go pee, but it's going, so
I mean, there's a porta potty.
I'm fine. I can hold it. It's all good. Yeah. What's the worst thing that could possibly happen?
It really isn't. Lightning. You see any?
Hmm.
No, I don't see any. The airplane has engine trouble, so they have to stop. He would just release and fly back down to the ground. It's just a floaty thing. Gliders are so light, and you're so light in it, that you are just, picture a kite. It's not going to suddenly go, it's got too long of wings.
Yeah.
And he's got the control of the balancers.
What? I don't know if I can.
We'll just stand right here.
Oh, I think you said sit in the glider.
Okay, make sure you don't touch it. Try to keep it as low. Just don't touch it, okay?
I think you
Actually, come over on this side and we'll get the mountain.
I can't really sit on the glider because it's hollow.
Can I give you something?
Don't worry about it. Oh, unless you don't like it.
So James, you get to be up front. You get to be in the cool spot.
What about? Okay, we're done.
That's enough.
Wait.
What? See, look. There's a lot more in here. Gosh, this morning when we're driving on the Boulder Turnpike, there were hot air balloons up in the sky, and one of them started to drift over the highway.
How low?
I'll show you how low. Look how low.
Wow.
I mean,
I'm going to go, since I'm not going, I'm going to go get all my camera stuff and move over here
Okay.
to where they told me I could go so I can be ready to take a picture when you guys take off, okay?
okay, yeah, we got
You
some
guys hang out
minutes.
here?
Yeah,
Hey,
we'll hang.
I love you.
Me too.
It'll be good. We'll go do it together sometime.
Yeah, we'll plan ahead for. I'm glad you're doing it on your own. I was kind of like feeling like I'd be horning into. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he might need your help, huh? Wait just a minute. Yeah.
All right, bud. So I hear we're maybe a little nervous this morning.
Yep.
What are we worried about? What are your big concerns?
I'm not really worried. I mean, I'm just kind of.
Worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Just kind of nervous?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go take a look at the airplane. I'll throw you in so you can get kind of a feel. I'm going to have you up front with all the instruments. You'll have your own set of controls if you want to do some of the flying. So what's nice is there's no engine on this. Go ahead and jump in the front seat there, bud. there's no engine on this, so there's really not much to it. Kind of feel good there. You can stretch out to the pedals if you need to. So really not much to it, man. I'll be flying from the back, and I fly a lot, so you'll be like my 30th ride this weekend.
Okay.
So, what's worrying you?
Nothing really. I know it's just kind of stupid stuff. Like,
Well, nothing stupid. It helps if I know. So,
yeah.
So what are you worried about?
I mean, mainly just crashing, I guess. But even then, yeah.
Okay. And do you fly on regular airplanes much?
Yeah.
Do you worry on those too?
No.
So honestly, this flies a lot like a jet. I used to fly jets, and this flies almost just like it. The only difference is that for the first 10 or 15 minutes, we have to get towed by another airplane. The worst thing that can happen is if the rope breaks in the first 200 feet, we have to land in a really nice field off the end there, which isn't a really big deal.
Yeah.
After that, we can always make it back home. So we're always 2-3 minutes from home. I've been here for almost 13 years. We haven't had any accidents or incidents since I've been here, so we've got a really good record, too. This bird flies a lot. She flies, 20 flights, 30 flights a week. So, and I fly a lot more than that. So last week I flew about 50 rides. So I fly a lot too.
Yeah.
So they get a lot of reps, a lot of practice. We've got really good maintenance on them, so it's not like anything's going to randomly fall off or anything like that.
Yeah.
But anything else that you're concerned about? Or?
Nothing really. I'm
Okay.
good.
And it's no worries, bud. Like, honestly, a lot of people are nervous about it. So,
Yeah.
Are you sure it's something you want to try?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, perfect.
Dad,
What's up, bud?
am I the only wing runner here today?
Rogov should be here in a little bit, too. So I've got your air vents here, bud. If you don't mind, this big red knob is our release from the tow plane. So if you want to pull that, you can, but let's wait till I tell you to, okay?
Yeah.
So we'll wait like 10 or 15 minutes. If we pull that too early, we're going to have a much shorter ride.
Yeah.
So on our landing, you're going to see this black lever move. All that does is pop the spoilers out in the wings, so it helps me come in a little steeper to land. We're starting at 5,300 feet on the ground here. We're going up to about 11,000, and the higher you get, the safer it gets. So if you think about traffic on the ground when you're driving around, when you get onto a busy road, it's really busy, right?
Yeah.
We don't have any busy roads over us in the sky here, so things are really quiet once we get up there. So the higher we get, the safer it gets for us.
Okay.
Pretty fun.
Our speeds here, most of what we do is going to be between about 60 and 100 miles an hour. We'll see how you feel. We might have a little bit of fun, but that's totally up to you.
Yeah.
So, and then this just tells me whether I'm climbing or descending. I am also an instructor, so if you want to do a little bit of the flying, I can kind of teach you how to do that, but that's totally up to you.
Yeah.
So, I don't think we'll have any stomach issues, but just in case, just inside these little blue bags, there's a little plastic bag that you can pull out, and if you get sick, let's aim for that. It'll sneak up on you a little quick, so if you do end up getting sick or you're just starting to feel sick, please let me know and we'll start coming back home and kind of chill out a little bit. I don't think it'll be an issue for us,
Yeah.
but if you're not liking it, let me know, okay?
Just breathe.
So, but even if you're feeling a little on the edge, pull that bag out, just be ready, no big deal. What we don't want to do is end up kind of throwing everything around. It makes it way worse for us. So, but I don't think we'll have any issues. It's going to be really smooth this morning. It's going to be really pretty up there. So, so my thought is we'll start out, see how you feel. I can let go anytime after the first 200 feet. So if we're not digging it, just be like, hey, let's go back home. No big deal. If you are digging it, we're going to keep on going and we'll make a longer ride out of it. But it's totally up to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, bud. Well, I'm going to have you jump out. And if you don't mind, I'll have you kind of just hang with young Everest there. We're just going to
Yeah.
pull out to the runway and get ourselves going here.
Everest is soloed.
Huh.
When you get to be 14, you can solo.
Oh wait, Dad, stop. You haven't released the nose.
Yeah, that's fine. It's got a back release. Watch this.
That's how it works.
Oh. How you doing?
Good.
Did he reassure you? I'm sorry, I'm on your foot. He reassured you?
Yeah.
Okay, don't pull out. Once you get up there, you are going to be in heaven. Think of yourself like a bird, a safe bird. And that's exactly what it is. It's like a giant bird. Nice deep breathing. You're not going to get sick. You're not. That's for when they do the huge loopy-loopies. But I think you're going to like it so much, you're going to say, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I can take that. You know, like me. You know how I am. All right. I love you.
Love you too.
Be here.
Okay.
All right, bud, feel free to jump in there. Just watch the canopy. She'll try to bite you. You got your camera going?
I have my phone, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
I'm pretty sure you're allowed. It's pretty fun up there.
Okay, I've got a lap belt either side. I'm going to hand you some shoulders here.
Wait, so what do I do with this?
So hang on just a second. I'll show you how it works. So our two sides are going to come together here. Go over your left side just like so, and then everything plugs into this side. Just like the airlines, wait till we come to a complete stop. When we do on the landing, you can just pull up on that, set you free. I'm going to cinch these up a little bit for you. And remember, if we need them, our 6 sacks are just right on the outside of the seatbelt here, but I don't think we'll need them at all. But feeling comfortable?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, it'll have to be when I get back. If it's not flyable, we'll have to talk to John and see what you guys can do, and I'll start taking rides, I guess. So, well, up to you, man. So, yeah.
What smells?
All right, bud.
What
Digging
smells
it?
bad?
Feeling ready?
Yep.
Let's go see what we can do.
Okay.
So you're going to feel me wiggle things around a little bit. I'm just checking everything here.
So what are the pedals for?
So I'll show you when we're airborne. Can you pull that air vent out, please? But the pedals control our left and right movement, which we call yaw. The stick controls our up and down movement and also our side to side movement, which we call roll. But I'll show you when we're flying because it makes a little more sense. So
Probably just keep your feet off those until...
he's fine. And you can follow me through if you want to, bud. Just don't block those if you don't mind.
Yeah.
And these air vents you can pull in and out if you get cold. Cold air will come in those. It's pretty cold after you get off the ground.
Feeling good, bud?
Yep.
Big breath for me, in and out. Nothing to worry about, bud, I promise.
Okay.
Gliders are a lot safer than even airplanes, and airplanes are pretty safe.
So you were about 300 times more likely to get hurt when you drove here this morning than you are flying with us.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna come.
Boulder traffic, Boulder 787 Echo Charlie, over IDS, inbound for 45 to the downwind, runway 8, Boulder.
So young Everest is going to hook us up to the airplane here. Still feeling good, bud?
Yep.
Nothing to worry about. It's going to be a little stuffy when I close the canopy, but once we take off, those air vents will start making some air for us. So, and I'm right here if you have any questions. Just like I said, even if you're not digging it, nothing to be embarrassed about. If you're not liking it, let me know. I'll let go and we'll come right back, okay?
Okay.
No worries on my end, man. Those straps feeling comfortable?
Yep.
Okay. So we're going to hear a lot of pop can noises. Those are just the wings kind of moving around. And also on the takeoff, I'm going to drag the nose a little bit. So you're going to hear kind of a screeching sound. Totally normal. This is just an old glider. So there's a big metal skid underneath that we drag on for a little bit.
How's the rope?
Looks good. Big ring, please. So he's going to hook us up. We just checked the rope to make sure that it looks good.
Open.
It's open.
base, runway 8, Boulder.
All right, here we go, bud. Gonna close the canopy. Feeling good?
Yep.
Nothing to worry about. We've got it. Let's go. Just go. Yep. All right. All right, so let's go after them. Let's go. Yeah, then lower the wing. All right, so we're gonna wait just a second here, bud. Got a couple airplanes coming in and out. All right, now we'll go. Feeling good?
Yep.
We got this, bud. No big deal.
Traffic Warrior 399 is making left cross for runway 8 for traffic.
Let's go flying.
Boulder traffic to planes, 192 is taking off runway 592.
Now we just wait for him to go flying, then we'll go with him. A couple little bumps as we take off here, but nothing major. And here we go. 3, 2, let's go flying. Better than what you were expecting?
Yep.
It's not bad, is it?
No.
Real smooth, and the rest of the ride should be this way, bud. Digging it so far?
Yeah.
Pretty gorgeous out here, isn't it?
Yeah. Bee flying through the window. I'm watching him. He's right above me, so just hanging out. Pretty cool view, isn't it? Yeah.
He's fine. He's not worked up. He's just kind of hanging out. They tend to get a little calmer as we climb up, so he flew in our side window as we were taking off. What do we think, bud?
It's good.
You want to keep going?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. I'm going to smack you just a little bit here. Alright, got him. Sorry about that. He was just getting ready to try to sting you. So
Oh, thank you so much.
he's on the floor now, no big deal. Sorry about that, bud. I just want to make sure he didn't sting you. Still feeling good?
Yep.
Sorry for hitting you a little bit.
Oh, it's okay. Thank you.
Not much to it. So we're going to do this for about 10 more minutes and then we'll go see what we can find. And believe it or not, this is the kind of bumpy part. When we let go, it's going to be a lot smoother for us. So There we go. Nice, pretty view of the mountains. You can see another airplane over the Mount First ridgeline there. It's a little hard to spot. He's totally gone. I scooped him back here, so. There you go, so just above the tow plane, you see that white airplane flying?
Yeah, I see.
So we're going to do another lap over town here. Down to the left, we're going to see the CU football stadium in just a minute here. Digging it, bud?
Yeah.
Pretty beautiful out here this morning, isn't it?
Yeah.
There we go, that's better. Couple little light bumps, that's good. That means the air is starting to come around a little bit for us. for me right now. Pull, pull, pull. Here we go. Turn back around. Get you a good view of the tow plane. Thank you for releasing us. You can see the paragliders down on the hillside here. They're just getting ready to take off. So we'll hang out and see if we can watch one of them take off here. Here we go, off on our own. What do you think so far, bud?
Good.
Better than what you were expecting?
Yeah.
So we're going to turn back to the right here a little bit. Get you a little better view of those paragliders. And here we are, just lightly climbing. So we're going up on our own here right now. We've only lost about 50 feet here so far. Looking right down into the CU football stadium. You see it there?
Yeah, I do.
What do we think, bud?
Yeah, I really like it.
Pretty chill, isn't it?
Yeah.
So when I was showing you the foot pedals, if you watch, the foot pedals move us side to side. See how we're kind of moving?
Yeah.
The ailerons, the stick, tilts us left and right. And if we pull back, we slow down. If we push forward, we speed up. So when we're turning, say we do a turn to the left here, we're going to use a little bit of foot pedal, a little bit of stick together. Once we get tilted over, you just kind of relax. And now the airplane just kind of turns on its own. You want to give her a shot?
Sure.
All right, so very small movements. Try to be as light on the stick as you can. So take a big deep breath for me. Let it back out. Try to just be relaxed. All right, bud, she's all yours. I'm going to show you a left turn here, so we're going to use a little left pedal, little left stick. Once we're in the turn, you just relax. Now if we want to go back to the right, a little bit of right pedal, a little bit of right stick. And once we're tilted, just relax. All right, dude, I'm going to bring us back to level. She is all yours. You might feel me bump you every now and then just to help you out a little bit.
You do the right kick?
Yeah, let's do a left turn here.
Okay.
So a little bit of left pedal, a little bit of left stick. All right, and now relax your pressure. Nice. See how it kind of just turns on its own for you?
Yeah.
And if we wanted to stop here, then we do a little bit of right pedal, a little bit of right stick. So go ahead and tilt those in for me. Nice. And then once you're level, just relax. It's kind of all there is to it, bud. You want to keep flying, or you just want to sightsee?
I'll just, if you want to do any non-crazy things, but if you want to make it.
Okay, let's do a little bit of a steeper turn to the right here. We're going to feel a little heavier, okay? Here we go. So the more we tilt over, the heavier we feel. But no big deal, and see, everything you do is really smooth and slow. We'll go back to the left a little steeper here. A bump, no big deal. The air is starting to move around a little bit. So what happens is these darker spots on the ground heat up faster than the lighter spots, and that forces air upwards. So it's making that air rise a little bit.
Yeah. How do you go down and up?
What's that?
What do you do to go down and up?
So, if we want to go down, we're just going to push forward on the stick. And if we want to come up, we're just lightly going to pull back on the stick. So you want to try a little bit of something not crazy, but a little bit of fun?
Sure.
So we're going to do what we call a wing over, and we're going to start by descending just like we just did. You'll feel a little light. At the bottom, they'll pull back, and we're going to feel a little heavy, and we're going to rotate around the left wingtip, okay?
Okay.
Let me know if you're not digging it. So here comes the lighter part. Here comes the heavy part. Steep left turn. There you go. Welcome to your first wing over, bud. Not bad, huh?
No.
Now we're going to descend back out. We'll do one back to the right here. Need a little light at the top. And what I can actually do is I can get us to the point where gravity starts to act upwards. So I'll show you real quick. I'm not going to float you, but I'm going to get you a little light in your seat. So we're going to feel heavy here. And here comes the light part. 3, 2, 1. Just on the edge of floating there. It's a little bit of a weird feeling, isn't it? And then as we come back out, we're going to feel heavy again here. There we go. Check out the mountains there, just gorgeous this morning. What'd you think of the wing overs, bud?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Gonna do another set?
Sure.
We'll do them a little steeper this time if you're up for it. Does that sound alright?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Alright, we're gonna go a little more intense here this time. Here comes the descent. Heavy part. Turn to the left. There we go. Get you a little light on top here. Heavy again. Your head getting heavy?
Yeah.
So we're at about 3 times our body weight right now. This is how they train the astronauts. Here we go, big pull, over to the right. Still feeling good, bud?
Yeah.
Coming back to the heavy part now. Nice, nice. Second set of wing overs. Those were almost real wing overs. If you're up for it, we're actually climbing a little bit here, so we're going to turn to the right a little steeper than we have been. And we're going to try to climb a little bit here.
Okay.
So we're going up at about 200 feet per minute right now. That thing bugging your head a little bit?
Hey, yeah, it is.
So if you pull it off, you can just hold it in your hand and it'll be a little more comfortable for you, but it's up to you.
I do that.
There you go. Go back to the left and get you a good view of the mountains here.
If we poke the vents, will it be quiet?
It'll get a little quieter. I've got my vent. I'll close it up a little bit here too. So go ahead and block yours up.
Okay.
A little bit quieter, not a lot. We'll pop mine back out. There we go. We've got enough room. We can do a couple more turns before we land, or we can do another set of wingovers. It's up to you, bud.
We can do some more wingovers.
Okay, here we go. We'll start with one to the left. Here comes the heavy part. There we go. Now we're doing real wingovers. To the right. Heavy part. Even the camera gets heavier, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to kind of turn back to the right here. We're back to climbing a little bit. Here we are, just hanging out, bud. Feeling a little better?
Yeah.
Good. Here, that bump is the air trying to move upwards, just like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is just trying to hang out around that bump, that way we don't go down as fast. Alright, so we're going to fly right over the office to come in and land. We'll make a left turn and come over the pond to the left there. We're trying to fly the Thunder 2 is to do a crosswind landing by the way. And because we've been high for a little while, it's going to feel like the ground's moving really fast as we come back in here. In about 30 seconds, I'm going to pull that black lever by your left knee, and it'll get a little noise here, a little bump here. And here we go. Last good view of the mountains as we get ready to land. There come those boys, and here we go. It's going to feel feel like we're moving really fast here. Totally normal. It's just our brains getting used to getting close to the ground again. We're going to touch down in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nose is going to come down and start scraping in just a second here. Just like that. Right back home, bud. What'd you think?
It was fun. Thank you so much.
Better than what you expected?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. How was it?
Good. Thank you.
Well, we made it home, huh? Get our sea legs back a little bit.
Can you move the wing right here?
Good. Yeah. What? Maybe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you, no issues?
No.
Did you take the video the whole time?